Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Tavern Brawl. This week, the designers kept it pretty simple. Apparently, you just pick a class. You get a random deck with the stipulations that you can have more than one of the same legendary, and legendaries are more common. There might be some other stipulations. I don't have any daily quests in particular. All I have is, well, it's a general daily quest. So we'll just probably go across the rows, and I'll do, I don't know, 2 or 3 games per video. Depends on how long they take. With this brawl, the games could take a long time if you both get a really bad deck, which, I mean, most decks are going to be very bad, obviously, but if you both get, like, really, really bad, they can just take a long time because nobody's doing anything. And if both of you get really strong stuff with legendaries, that can cause a long stall thing, too. Alright, what's cool about this brawl, which I will confidently comment on without ever having been played it a single time, is just the opportunity to play with some cards you don't have. You obviously don't get to pick it, but you know, it might happen. And, you know, you can also play with some cards that you do have that you just aren't good enough to use in ranked. Alright, we got a Grimscale Oracle, which is a 1/1 for 1. There's no real advantage to that. Obviously, there can be comedic interactions if the opponent has Murlocs as well, or if you happen to get other Murlocs, though that's unlikely. He actually had a Mortal Coil. This is a random deck, ladies and gentlemen. Mortal Coil and a Voidwalker. Not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. Well, here we have a pretty cool interaction. We actually get to go coin, Warmaul, and then a free Dread Corsair. 50-50 chance of killing this Voidwalker, it actually happens. It's pretty good combo. You don't normally get to play this guy for free on turn 2 because most weapons with an attack of 4 cost 4 mana. Yeah, my girlfriend's here. Hi, Sam. She's eating chocolate, sitting on the edge of the chair, and rubbing my tits. Yes, she does.
I was not.
That's true, you weren't. You just did that another time. Alright, he's got Corruption, which I cannot dodge with Commanding Shout, unfortunately. So I almost knocked my girlfriend off the chair. So we're gonna have to just accept that that thing dies.
Laundry day.
Only way. Laundry day?
Did you just hear the laundry?
Oh, right. Let me take my headphones off. I don't need the game sounds here. Ugh. Well, I got this Iron Juggernaut. This is a very fun card. Got King Mukla. Well, it's kind of awkward because this doesn't quite kill the king. Revenge. Well, that with Mortal Strike would kill the king. Alright, let's see what happens here, though. Okay, it actually worked. So do I Mortal Strike this just for, you know, poops and giggles? I don't think so. I think it's better just to draw my card. The odds of getting something playable are obviously small, but it's life. So, Juggernaut and Mogre are not playable until a couple of turns. So I am kind of being punished for coining into that Dread Corsair thing. Alright. I've got a disadvantage here. I can't play Mortal Strike and Revenge in the same turn. I will do this and a banana. Because when you're behind, play crap. I think Mogre the Ogre makes more sense than the Juggernaut. It's got a lot of health compared to the minions that are out, so it might be able to stop me from taking some damage. He silences this thing, which is unfortunate, so now it dies to Soulfire. Wow, he's had a Mortal Coil, 2 Soulfires, and a Corruption. Now, not that Corruption's a good card, but I mean, it is a removal card, which in a format where every card sucks, cards that give you removal are pretty useful. Alright, well, I'm going to play the Ogre here, so there's a decent chance if he doesn't get something frickin' Siphon Soul out of 2 cards in a random deck, which is very unlikely. There's a decent chance this will live, so there's a 50-50 chance that any of these things will actually attack it and die. That can actually do a good job protecting me. Revenge, which is a terrible card, actually could end up proving useful here, because if he beats me down but doesn't quite kill me, he's low on cards. This is like a one-sided Hellfire. Oh my god. Well, let's see what happens. So it hits my face, and that doesn't trigger. And that time it does trigger. Thank the merciful heavens. And that hits my face. And then he has a Crusher. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm actually okay here. Oh, wait. This guy could actually screw himself. Oh, yeah. Well, butts. Kodo is the cheapest minion I have, so I can't play it in charge. If this guy does not kill that Crusher, do I have any chance of winning? Let's see. Mortal Strike is 6 plus 3. That's 9. Yeah, it works. So, do I even want to do that? Given that I can kill this? No, because then the Mukula is still around. Right. So what I'd like is for this to die to Revenge so I can Mortal Strike that. Okay, so let's take my 50-50 coin flip. Balls. Kill Mukula? Balls. Alright, so now Revenge is going to kill this. I'd like to protect it with a I don't have Rampage. I'd like to protect it, but I can't. So, good. That was good conversation. I could Mortal Strike this, but then this guy is going to kill me with a 50-50 chance. So, we have to Mortal Strike it. This sucks. Sucks a lot because King Mukla actually survives that, and I don't have any way of killing him, and I'm getting hit down to 4 health. He can allow life tap freely. God, that sucks. That 50-50 coin flip cost me the game. But anyway, this is, random mode. Only thing at stake is my pride. He gets a piloted Sky Golem. You gotta be kidding me. Well, he rode King Mukla all the way to the end. Although I will say that it wasn't just that. It was the fact that he had a lot of removal. Mortal Coil, Corruption, 2 Soulfires, and great cards. That guy had a really good deck. So then, I should have played something in order to, what is, my hand is being moved. I should have played something to make progress on that quest. Let's go ahead and play one of the worst classes in Hearthstone, Shaman. How's the chocolate, Psyche?
It's delicious.
Oh, I'm glad. Is that the same chocolate from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good chocolate.
You never had any.
I thought I did have a piece.
Lies.
I didn't have a piece of this?
No.
Well, I'm gonna have some. Alright, well, this deck seems okay. Mage is probably a good class in this brawl, which is like the least insightful. Oh man, that's really good chocolate. Really the least insightful statement ever because Mage is the best class in any brawl, or at least a good one. Because when you've got random crap, having a good hero ability is obviously nice. Wow, it's so creamy. Wow. Just wow.
So creamy.
So creamy. Snow Chopper. So Lava Shock could be useful as a quote-unquote combo with Doomhammer, but I mean, we're kind of a while away from that. I could kill this now spending 2 cards. I don't think that's right. So let's see what Farsight gives me. Farsight. Lightning Storm. Well, so I have a quote-unquote free Lightning Storm. Actually, with Lava Shock, it basically is free because the overload will go away. Quester. Is this the best thing I got here? I think so. Okay. 2 for 1, as long as I get lucky, which I did. And yeah, let's play that. Give me some card advantage. I could have finished that Snow Chugger off with a Earth Shock. The overload stops me from playing this and this, which is unfortunate. He actually gets a pretty beefy dude. Aha!
Beefy dude, so creamy.
Beefy dude, so creamy. Words to live by. So this is actually not that great against a 5-4, but this 5-4 will die to Earth Shock. Oh, he's actually going to kill the Menatide. Okay, that means she has no removal, which is good. Alright, this also dies to my dragon. Kind of surprised. I guess you gotta stop the card draw, but it worked out well for me. So do I play the Sorcerer and the Axe? I don't know if that makes much sense. I think it's better just to get this down. Kill that. It doesn't die to her hero ability. Ogre can mop this up. Still have a lot of health. Card advantage. This is actually going okay. That Farsight into Lightning Storm was very, very good. Now I have my way of options. I can kill this with Earth Shock, with the Ogre, or with Doomhammer, or with Stormforged Axe. Oh, she got a Fireball. Boo! Boo!
So beefy, so creamy.
I have 2 mana tides in this deck. Ah, they just call me beef cream.
That's gross.
What is gross about the name beef cream? Oh man. That's such a great, like, wrestling nickname. And out in the arena now, it's the one, the only beef cream. So anyway, we can go Doomhammer, Lava Shock to undo the overload. Although, I don't really see that that's that great. So I deal 16 damage to her, I suppose, over 4 turns. It would honestly probably just be better to use a tick of it to kill that thing. And save the Lava Shock for another day. Then what else am I doing? Toteming? I think I'd rather play this. Yeah, I'd rather just play a creature, use that, and totem or axe. Well, I don't necessarily want to play the axe. I might end up playing Doomhammer, so I might as well do this. Got the worst totem in the circumstances because I'm against a mage. She can kill this for free. Another fireball? A polymorph. Well, could have been worse. That does spend up her whole turn. Oh, she plays a swordsmith and doesn't kill my 1/1s. Interesting. War Golem is honestly not too bad. Do you want to play that and let this thing live? You know what? I think this is the time for the Doomhammer, so I'm just going to use up 2 ticks and hit that twice. Then we'll play the Mana Tide, number 2. And now I have a lot of card advantage. She's got 5 cards. I have a weapon in hand. I got this giant thing. Might actually play Toshly over the War Golem, even though it's got 2 less attack. The attacks. Oh, that's pretty strong. Shamans really only have Hex. Wow. That was amazingly lucky. Shamans really only have Hex, he said, as he just top decked it amazingly. So I'm going to start hitting her in the face. I've got this other axe, which is worth 6 damage. So even though it may not look like a good time to start burning the opponent, I feel like I actually have a decent chance of burning her out. This is another 8 damage. She's down to 17. Math. 15. Down to 9. Granted, it's over 5 turns, but 9 is kind of low. She got Illidan, which is not too surprising. Again, legendaries are more common. Please don't steal my Mana Tide. Please don't steal my Mana Tide. Wow, I'm actually shocked that she didn't steal my Mana Tide. I pretty much always end up losing the best minion I have. So, I could just Doomhammer away these things. I don't have a way of killing that. So I could do this, try to get a useful spare part. I could do the totem, try to get spell damage. Only 1 in 3 odds of that, though, so I don't think I want to go for that. I think what I'm actually going to try is Booty Bay Bodyguard. Holds up very well against the Storm Rage. And then... yeah, I'll just kill that, kill that, kill that, and that. And now I get to play this. And what are the odds? What are the odds she's going to have a Flame Strike? Although it would win her the game. The odds are small. Now she is going to get, you know, 10 mana and 4 cards. She's going to get a bunch of 1/1s, but I can mop up 2 of them with this. I've still got plenty of health. Not that concerned about it. Frost Nova, huh? So all my minions can't attack now. I just got my X now, which is going to get rid of the Booty Bodyguard. Oh boy, I could be in trouble here. That was a really good Frost Nova, jeez. Pyromancer. Wow. So if I go for Pyromancer, I've only got 1 spell, which is Lava Shock. It would let me kill off Illidan. I think that was an amazing top deck, so we'll do this. My Exna, yeah, I'm more concerned about Illidan than my Exna, so we'll do this. Now I can take 7 damage and kill that. Do I dare take 3 more damage? Yes, she's got no cards here. So, I think it's actually totally fine. My card advantage is through the roof thanks to Mana Tide. 12 health, yes, double fireball will kill me, but She doesn't have any cards. I do have this Taunter here. This is going to be good for 4 damage, unfortunately, so that's a little scary. That's useless. That's really one of the worst cards you can get in this Brawl. Blingtron. That... Wasn't there a Harrison? That's not good because that would give her a weapon that would actually potentially let her burn me to death. So what I'm going to do is play this, which is actually a pretty decent counter to Mini-Mage. And we need to kill this thing. So the question is, do I want more cards? The answer is not really. I don't want to play Cult Master and get cards here. I've already got butt tons of cards. So we'll just do this. Hit her in the face. Play War Golem. Just try to burn her out. I can also time rewind her the Mana Tide to stop taking cards. I don't need to yet because I still have 7 in the deck. So this holds off against that thing. She's only got 1 card in hand. If it's a Flame Strike, she could be okay. It's a Recombobulator. That was a nice way of saving that, but now she's just dead. So that's that. Wow, 2 games in only 16 minutes. I guess we can do 3 Oh, there's the tit squeeze. I guess we can do 3 games in 1 video if it's going to be that fast. Let's try Rogue. 3 games in 1 video is nice because then, you know, I get a nice 2 out of 3 or a 1 out of 3 depending on wins. So there's a clear ending to the video that's either happy or sad, depending on if I got 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3 wins. Let's see how Rogue does. Up against Shaman. Man, that top deck of Hex was ridiculous. Because, I mean, I can't stress this enough. Your deck is totally random, so just having a Hex is super lucky. And then drawing it at the right time is insane. Okay, I'm looking at a bunch of expensive cards to get... Mad Scientist. Really, you can't complain about this even. I mean, it's playable early. It's a 2/2 for 2. I mean, that's better than, like, Ancient Watcher for sure. So that's okay. What does he have for turn 1? A pair of options, apparently. So here, I think I am going to coin Dagger. The reason for that is that if I wait until next turn, I Dagger and kill this, but then I'm forfeiting the opportunity to put that down. And I want to, you know, try to establish board presence. It's good against a Shaman, I think, in the random mode, because this mops up totems. Obviously, I might regret not having the coin later, but this gives me the Dagger and a 2/2 on turn 2. And my girlfriend blowing on my hair.
Put this apple on your head.
So hopefully it's going to be worth it. Alright, let's try the Scientist. Wow, it's a good top deck there. Very good 3-drop in this format. So, he wants a Rock Biter to kill this. Maybe Lava Shock. So it doesn't kill off his Knife Juggler. He wouldn't mind flipping a totem. That's Taunt. Stone Skin Gargoyle is not the greatest card. It's a bad card in general, and also here. He decides to sneak away 2 damage. I think it's a mistake. I think it would have been smarter to just kill the Mad Scientist and not risk it. But because I didn't have the kill, he decided to chance it. Maybe in this format you can kind of get away with things because you know people's decks aren't as good. Now this thing is going to heal at the start of his turn, so I can still actually kill this. He finds a taunt. Oh man, that's really good for him. I could have killed this thing before it healed if he hadn't gotten that taunt. Okay, this is not the greatest card. I think actually it's better for me to remake the Dagger than to put down a 1/7. I don't see the value of a 1/7, so I'd rather remake the Dagger and play a 3/2. Most 3-drops are better than a 2/3 because it's a 2-mana minion stats. If you can get some bad stuff, of course, like a 2/2. That's possible, for surezies. But I think that was worth the risk, and a 1/7 is just so weak. Turn 5, he has to make a totem. That's good news. Gets the 1/1. Ah, Flame Totem's really good with Stone Skin Gargoyle and Totemic Might. Oh, wow, this got serious all of the sudden. Dust Devil. Oh, man. Jeez, I have a lot of things I need to kill here, and not that much time to kill them in. So I can kill this before it heals. I hate leaving this thing alive with that thing. If I sap his Flame Tongue, I can kill that and this. And then, unfortunately, he's left with a Searing Totem. I don't have enough damage. And then he can replay the Flame Tongue, and then the totem will kill this thing anyway. So I might as well save the sap for later. I think it's better. Actually, hold on. I could actually use conceal here. If I conceal and then oil, this will get buffed. Then obviously it's not stealth, but then I'll get to kill off the flame tongue. Unfortunately, then the dust devil or whatever will kill it. So yeah, we're gonna go for the original plan here of just this, and Lotheb. So he can't play spells. The 3/3 doesn't kill Lotheb. He basically needs a creature buff that provides 2 damage. So like Dark Iron Dwarf or Abusive Sergeant would be the best. He has not enough mana to play any spells because he only has 4. He finds the taunt, which means I don't get to kill the Flame Tongue. 1 in 3 odds, and of course that happened. Next turn he'll have 7 mana and he'll be able to play spells. So it's actually not insignificant to, you know, like if I choose to kill this thing with Lotheb and just play this, screw it, let's go for it. I really wish that he had not gotten the taunt, but because then the Flame Tongue would be dead. But I think it's worth it to put a 5/8 down as opposed to like sapping a taunt totem or something weird. Finally, he doesn't find a taunt, and he gets a second Totemic Might. That's actually really unlucky that he got a second one. That's 2 really bad cards. Like when I played Shaman, I didn't get any of them. He does have a coin off of playing this, so this actually became a coin. And it let him play a Volcanic Drake, so I guess that was actually pretty fortunate for him. My Totemic Might clearly does nothing. Except it lets me trigger combo on Tinker's Oil. I'm down to 13, so I don't particularly want to hit this with my face, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sap this. That seems like a fine use of my time. And I could oil, which would let me get rid of that. But honestly, let's just kill it the hard way. I don't mind him having a couple of totems out. And we'll play this because it's a creature and the healing is good. So I'll save the Totemic Might later for a free combo trigger on the oil. Like I can weapon and oil for 6 mana and still have 2 mana left over for something. This is a pretty beefy board.
Beefy, so creamy.
It's beefy and creamy as far as boards go. You know, I gotta say I was very lucky here because this healer, you know, really helps me feel secure in my position. Another taunt totem. Well, he had a pretty good chance of getting it that time. Can I kill this thing? I mean, I could use my Tinker's Oil to kill it. Then I'm down to 14. What are the odds he can kill me? Not that high. I'm going to use it. I'm going to do the oil here, so we'll do that. Totemic Might to trigger combo. Put the oil out here.
Here we go.
Kill that. Do I hit him for 13? That's a lot of damage. I could actually play Conceal. If I hit him for 13, he's down to 17, and I Conceal. Then I'm going to have 13, 16, 20. I think it's actually worth it. Now, there's a chance he'll kill me here. But, you know, this is a Tavern Brawl. You should do the fun thing sometimes. Bloodlust does not kill me. It's only 6 damage. I still have 7 health left. So he needs something pretty special to not die here. Okay, I guess not that special. He just needs taunt. Keep in mind, though, that with this guy, I get a copy of a spell. So any good spell that he uses, I would get. He has... This is an okay card. This is trash. So if it's a taunt totem, it doesn't matter. Because I could have a backstab. So I have to say I was very lucky with this one. I had really good cards and top decks. I wonder why he conceded there. I mean, I didn't have lethal if I didn't kill him. Whatever, it's all good. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.